YouTube, what's good? Happy Saturday. It's your boy Hendrick back with another one. Today we're gonna react to this Kendra G video. Believe her name is April. She's from Detroit. And without further ado, let's get it. I think this video dropped not even 30 minutes ago, but let's get to it.
Detroit, how old are you? I'm 40. 40. What you do for a living?
I'm a data engineer, and I'm a business owner.
Data engineer and a business owner?
Yes, I own a soap company called Be Noel, and I sell in Meyer.
Okay. You have any children?
I don't.
Okay. And have you been?
Alright, let me stop it right here. So she's 40. She's a data engineer. She's in IT. She has a good career. She has her own business on the side, so she's a boss bae. She prioritized career over family, which nothing wrong with that. So I guess now that she's got her affairs in order with her career and her finances, she's ready to settle down at 40. Waited quite a while, but let's see what she got to say.
Married?
No.
Okay. And what's your zodiac sign?
I'm an Aries.
Aries. All right. So we got April, Detroit, 40, Aries. She's a data engineer, also a business owner. No kids, never married. What kind of man you looking for, girl?
Okay, so I'm looking for a man that's respectful. He's a gentleman. I love a man who has emotional intelligence and who can regulate their emotions. A man who wants to be married and wants to start a family and pass on a legacy.
Okay. Could he?
Hold up. That's I don't have nothing wrong with her demands except the last part. At 40, I mean, yeah, you can have kids at that age. I mean, my mom had me in her early 40s, so anything is possible, but it's definitely high risk pregnancy. So, guys, if you sign up for this, just know there's a lot of risk. Got to make sure everything's in line with her health and make sure she's able to bear children. That's tough. I think she waited too long to settle down. Plus, I mean, she's 40 now. She's not gonna have kids tomorrow. So you get with a guy, a year or two past, then you want to have kids at what, 41, 42? Time, her back's against the wall. Her biological clock is ticking. So she may rush a guy into wanting to have kids and wanting to get married. So fellas, keep that in mind. That's all I'm
You
saying.
have kids already?
He can, and I will say like maybe a one child limit, but I'm flexible.
So, what are your deal breakers?
No smokers, no weed, no cigarette smoke. If he smokes cigarettes, I'm sorry. If he smokes cigars, that's fine. Like maybe a few times a year he can smoke cigars. No heavy drinkers. A man who cannot regulate his emotions. I don't do violent men. Don't cuss me out or anything like that. Like that's not gonna work. There's others, but that's like the main.
Okay. And okay, should he look a certain way?
Well, I have to be attracted to him. So and I have to look at him every day. So a man who's cares about his health, who's fit, just somebody that I'm attracted to. I'll have to just see once we make a connection.
Okay. What about money? Should he make a certain amount of money?
I would say minimum would be 60K. So he can make more than 60K. That's fine, of course, but I would say 60K.
Yes. Okay. All right.
I'm not gonna lie. My only reservation is her age and wanting to push the envelope on marriage and kids. I think she's pretty reasonable, fellas. Ladies, chime in too. Let me know your thoughts. I don't think she's asking for much. I think she's just asking for a solid brother who has obviously in his career, who don't have too many kids, who is interested in having more and and settling down and getting married. I think this has been one of the most reasonable women to come on this show, especially as of late. So it's been some wild animals out here coming on Kendra G show. Let's continue.
Do the Kendra Cam.
Let's see this Kendra Cam.
All right. Let's see here.
She want a fit guy. Let's see if she fit.
I
Okay.
fine and cute. So we got April. Should he be in Detroit?
He could be anywhere. You know, Detroit, outside of Michigan is fine. It's not an issue.
What's the age range you want to date?
I would say 38 to 45.
Okay. Now, when was your last relationship?
Oh, it's been years.
Years? How many years?
I would say 3.
Now, it's been 3 years. Now, let's see if she answers Kendra's intimacy question. I'm curious to know if it's also been 3 years. Let's continue.
Okay. Girl, we say years here. It could be like 10. 3 ain't even that bad from what we've heard, y'all.
Yeah.
Okay, 3 years. You don't have to answer, but I'm going to ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
I'll skip that.
Oh, come on. Oh, man. I was wrong. I actually like this system, man. See? The relationship timeline and the hunching timeline, they never match, don't they? She's been dating and she's been fornicating within these last 3 years. It's probably been within the last 3 months. Heck, it might have been within the last 3 weeks. But unfortunate, man. Oh, that's concerning. But let's continue.
3 flaws you have to work on.
I'm a procrastinator. I overanalyze, overthink, and I would say I sometimes give a little bit too much grace to people. I give grace, but sometimes I give too much, so I need to work on that.
Okay. So that was 3. And why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
I'm a nice person. I'm easygoing. A man could benefit from me, but I would like for it to be a mutual benefit
How
for
so?
each other. I have a sense of humor. I'm well rounded. So
Okay.
Man, I wish you would have just expanded more on the benefit. My thing is, like, when these women come on here and ask why would a man, like, you're supposed to be naming things like, yeah, being funny and humorous, and that stuff is cool, but it's like you should be naming attributes that would make you desirable to that man to want to pick you out of the other women to want to settle down with. Attributes. All right, hey, I'm a great cook. Hey, hey, listener, I have plenty of ideas. I can be a helpmate if he has a business, whatever it is that he wants to do. You know, I can pick his brain, maybe help him with those things. Or I have this skill set that could maybe be useful to us at some point in the future. Just things like that. I'm a nurturer, something. You know what I mean? Instead of just naming attributes that, you know, measure your character, which is great, and your personality. Like, that stuff is cool, but like that's not necessarily like, men don't look at that as like, okay, yeah, that's enough reason for me to want to wife you up, in my opinion. So let me know if y'all think I'm wrong. I could be. So, but I wish women would just dive a little deeper when Kendra asked that question.
Do it. So we got April Detroit, 40 years old, Aries, data engineer, business owner. Make at least 60K. She wants children. So he got 1 kid, you said, correct?
yes.
Jose, 38 to 45. And let's do it. Are you on the Kendra G Singles dating app?
All right, we're going to cut it right there. I don't want to talk about no app. So overall, I think she's solid. She was presentable. She's not, you know, an ugly woman, older woman. So my only reservation, fellas who hit her up, just know that her timeline may be pushed up as opposed to, you know, women who are younger. You know, she's 40 with no kids, so she has a biological clock. So she needs to make these moves, marriage and kids, I would say within the next 2 years. So if y'all have that same kind of timeline and you guys want, you know, a family and want to get married and believe in, you know, monogamy and whatnot within that same time frame, I would say those are the men who should hit her up. Outside of that, if I don't think any other men who have maybe a timeline outside of that or don't even desire these things, they shouldn't be shouldn't hit her up, in my opinion. So let me know y'all thoughts, man. Please like, comment, subscribe, share. The road to 5K subs continue. The journey continues. And I'll be back with another video soon. Take care, y'all. Peace.